Let's play some Sentinels.
Oh, Pickle fans, come on.
Oh, you've been quoted out of context. You must be a famous person now.
I am a famous person now. But we're gonna win. Unless the environment kills us. So yeah, I could have waited and
We have damage! Dread Warlord boss!
I did not think that would work out, but it did. Well done, team.
Woo! But now we are on the internet.
The internet.
I wooed when the thing was wooing, and John started talking as if we were live because he thought that was me being live, but no.
Can't hear your thing.
I can't hear it either. I just go by what it looks like. But anyway, we're here. Welcome, everybody. It's Tuesday, it's 7-ish, so it's time to welcome everyone to Sentinels Live. Thank you for joining us around the digital tabletop while we play Sentinels of the Multiverse and sometimes some other things. Did everybody check out Jean-Marc's live stream on Friday?
I did.
I did too. And it's cool because we've heard bits and pieces of some of the music that he's been coming up with for Oblivion for at least a couple of weeks now, but that was actually a brand new piece. Like we've heard, I don't know if he mentioned this explicitly on the stream, he probably did, but that Champion Studios is like going to be a mix of a bunch of different sort of things that sort of jump around because it's the studio. So it's like, oh, there's a car chase scene, and there's a romance scene, and there's a this scene. But the one that he created for you all live was not one that we'd ever heard before. So I was very excited to hear it myself. Seamus Butler, it is on our YouTube, so you can go check it out.
That's right.
At some point,
or on Twitch or YouTube, you can still watch it.
Twitch, YouTube, it is there. It doesn't disappear and go away forever. So you should check it out. Take Walker, you too. It's very good. Jean-Marc is amazing. Yeah, as you all know, the goal of these streams is to have some fun while showing you some strategies that can help you win. And of course, Handelabra does believe in civil rights for all and in being as inclusive as possible. So comments or activity that actively work against that goal are not welcome and will not be tolerated. You have been warned. If you enjoy the show, please do like, share, follow, and subscribe. Mash that button. Sorry, I just watched Lindsay Ellis is a YouTuber that I follow, and she just released a video today that was like packaging authenticity for fun and profit. And she was talking about how, like, you know, streamers and YouTube people, like, just basically the sort of unholy alliance between like being authentic but not being so authentic that people can come and find you in real life. And like it was a really interesting thing, and she was making fun of the fact that everybody on YouTube is like, we want you to like, share, follow, and subscribe, mash that bell, hey, follow me on Twitter, blah blah blah. And like we do all of that because
hey.
Yes, Lindsay Ellis is amazing. She's definitely one of my all-time favorites.
I think you have to do it in an entertaining way.
Yes, you do have to, but she was pointing out how like certain places have like 18 calls to action through the course of like a video. Like, check out my blog.
And they all start with like, hey guys!
Hey guys, welcome back! What's going on? Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
There's a couple of YouTubes out there that start with like, life will end, or something. Like they start with like a depressing thing every start.
Totally. All right. If you enjoyed the show, I already did all that. Oh, yeah. So check out all the other shows right here on Handelabra Games. What's up, peeps? All right. What? We got Dolphins Die. That's like Fridays at like 6 p.m. Yeah, Tales from the Archive is usually Sundays. I'm 90% sure that this week it's actually going to be on Saturday.
It's going to be Saturday.
Yeah, Zach was out of town this past week. He was at a wedding in Seattle. But this coming week, he also has something else going on Sunday. So it's going to be...
Make sure to subscribe and see that show.
Yeah, subscribe, mash the bell, get notifications. And then, of course, we have On Deck with Pirate Savvy and Dover. That is on Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern. You can also join the Handelabra Discord server. Scroll down and you'll see how to do that. I think that's it on the show notes. We talked about that.
The video where we lose all of our subscribers.
Yeah, like, man, I used to like these guys, but now they're acting all crazy.
I like on the Discord, the new bot Krista put on there, Me6, puts a little screenshot every time we go live, so it's kind of cool. There's our heads on there.
Yeah, the one other show notes thing that I would like is if you all haven't already, please do check out this Survey Monkey. You can actually see it on the screen right now, One Deck Dungeon Digital. We're just doing a quick survey to gauge interest in the mobile version, you know, to see if spending the time to put it on phones is something that is going to be worthwhile. So if you haven't had a chance to fill that out, we would really super appreciate it if you would. Call to action!
Do that thing.
Do that thing! All right, we are the developers, so you can always get some insight into the process and maybe see some...
We'll put a button on the screen right there, or down, or somewhere. We're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Andrew.
You can usually get some insight into the process, maybe see some stuff before anyone else. The game includes a tutorial that covers the basics, but we always do our best to explain exactly what we're doing when we do it and why. And depending on how long it takes for us to win or lose, we usually play several games in every 2-ish hour episode. Sentinels is currently available in lots of places. You know where it is. Check out sentinelsdigital.com to find out what's going on. So, tonight... I told John the one thing that I care about is that I want to play something timey-wimey. And the reason why I want to play timey-wimey is because this week I am watching one of the best science fiction series to not get a second season. And that, of course, is Journeyman. Anybody out there watch Journeyman back when it was on, or maybe found it since then? Anything like that? John actually responded to me on Twitter. What was your response on Twitter, John?
I said Space Above and Beyond is my favorite of that type of show.
Of that particular genre.
It had one season and was canceled before its time.
Yes. Yeah, and then so yeah, for anybody who doesn't know what Journeyman is, imagine a modern version of Quantum Leap, but that's actually more less episodic, more serial, and actually more sort of like trying to make clear sense in an overarching manner. That's what Journeyman was. And it is so good. I literally, it's 13 episodes. I've watched the first 9 episodes in the last 2 days. Oh, it's so good. If you haven't ever found it or watched it, try to find it. I don't think it's available for sale anywhere, mainly because one of the key things that they used to differentiate time periods was music. And the music budget for this show must have been completely ridiculous, because they do things from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. And you know exactly where you are, because it's like, what was the #1 song that week that he's traveling back to? And it's like, was it Spin Doctors? Was it Janis Joplin? Was it Jimi Hendrix? Was it Poison? Was it, you know, and I mean, they literally use all of like the actual songs. And so it must have been really ridiculously expensive. Anywho, all right, I am Injustice Comics number 696, John, if you'd like to join me.
All right. And Space Above and Beyond is a show about space marines and space fighter pilots. And really interesting mix of like personalities and stuff on the show. And the network wanted them to basically turn it into Melrose Place in space. And the creators were like, nope, we're not doing that.
I think I actually have heard about this. I'll have to check and see if I might have actually illegally downloaded that show at one point way back when I was still doing that.
That's fine. Seamus Butler says that there was a second season, and I would like you to prove that, because that is not the case.
Oh, that actually reminds me of another show that never got a second season that was really good. Do you remember? It was kind of like a riff on the X-Men. Do you remember what show I'm talking about, John? It had something to do with
the show about the middle button at the top of the screen.
The middle button at the top of the screen. Heroes.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Good thing that. Too bad that only had one season.
Yeah. Oh my goodness! Hank Red with the Misfits of Science. That was one of my favorites, and that show I absolutely downloaded illegally, and I have sitting on my media server at home. I remember the Misfits of Science. That was what, like 85? 86? Wasn't Courtney Cox on that show? Oh, man. I'm going to have to go down a rabbit hole later to figure that out. All right, so... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. All right, I need 2 heroes.
Space Above and Beyond definitely had a Courtney Cox type.
All right, I have...
Cytosine got a gift subscription from Pirate Savvy. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, hey! Actually, thank you, Pirate Savvy, for doing that, because... I was browsing through our back end here, and September is called Subtember here on Twitch, which means that gifted subs can be upgraded for their first month for just $1 to full subscriptions. So if that's a thing, if you're thinking about giving a sub to somebody, do that. because
How
that
do you give a sub to someone?
I
What is that all
don't
about?
know how that happens, but I know that
Do
that's
we
what
like
it
do
said.
that as the channel owner, or I mean, Pirate Savvy is a separate.
Yeah, I think
channel,
anyone can do that. Like when I'm looking at our channel here, I have a little, instead of the subscribe button, I have a gift a sub button.
You get like a free gift if you're a Twitch Prime person or something.
Something like that, yeah.
All right, you are taking Voidguard Writhe and Tempest. Well, how are they timey-wimey?
They were the random ones I got.
Okay.
The main timey-wimey thing for me was the time Cataclysm.
I'm going to find a character who has itsy-bitsy, tiny-wimey, yellow polka dot bikini.
Bikini. There, we'll do La Capitan since we're doing timey-wimey.
I think Primord's Fanatic is the closest to that. It's not polka dots, but it's the closest costume.
So I'm sitting here going like, wait, why do all my things look different? And it's because I forgot that I think I turned off foil effects. And so I'm actually seeing the other artwork, which is something that I don't ever really see.
Yeah, you went with the regular artwork.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we put a bunch of the regular artwork into the game recently.
That's right. So, all right, yeah, so this is
Here's
Writhe.
Parse.
Yeah, look at that. Parse, Fugue State. Very cool. All right, so let's take a look at Writhe Cosmic Inventor here. Mark II Shadow Protector, power. Draw 2 cards, select a hero until the start of your next turn. Prevent the first damage dealt to that hero each turn. That's pretty cool. I don't know much about Writhe's deck, so this is going to be a fun learning experience for all of us. Yeah, the regular artwork is more exciting than the foil artwork right now because it's actually newer. That's right. Yeah, the foil artwork actually shipped with the foil collectors thing more than a year ago at this point. So, all right, cool. So we got La Capitan and Time Cataclysm, and we're doing Writhe Cosmic Inventor, Extreme Primordial's Fanatic, Extreme Primordial's Tempest right next to each other because they're teammates, and Fugue State Parse.
Seamus Butler apologizes. You got my hopes up saying there's mysterious second season, but there's one season of 23 episodes, but apparently it was split up.
Ah, right. Yeah, so that makes sense because like Journeyman is only 13, Firefly was only 13, so
Yeah,
a lot of
20. It's a full network.
a full network season. Yeah. You do not belong among these do-gooders, Sombro. Come find your true self in the endless seas of time. If I combine Shadow and Chronotech somehow. Wait, are you still here? I need to get to the lab. All right, so Cosmic Inventor Writhe opens with a concealed.
Oh, they're excited about the unique dialogue.
Ah, yes.
Nemesis dialogue.
Concealed Assailant. Writhe deals 1 target, 1 melee damage. Writhe may also deal 1 target, 1 infernal damage, and 1 psychic damage. If at least 2 types of damage are dealt by Writhe this way, destroy the Shadow Cloak. Nowhere to hide. So 1 shot. Writhe deals 1 target, 3 irreducible infernal. If the Shadow Cloak is in play, damage dealt to that target is irreducible and start of your next turn. You may use power. Portable Dark Lab is equipment. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Put 1 in your hand, 1 into your trash, and 1 on the bottom of your deck. You may then play the bottom card of your deck. If you do, destroy this card. And Skiamaki. 1 shot. 1 target deals itself 1 psychic damage and 1 melee damage. If that target is still in play, you may play an ongoing or equipment card, search your deck or trash for the Shadow Cloak, and put it into play. Shuffle your deck. All right, Fanatic has got a couple of Brutal Censures, a Chastise, a Divine Sacrifice. Tempest has got Cleansing Downpour into the Stratosphere, Lightning Slash, Shielding Winds, and Parse has got Gauge, Impossible Shot, Reveal the Flaws, and Snap Decision. Sayamachi Mario. All right, so La Paradoja Magnifica comes out. A Motley Crew. I am ready for a stratosphered ship, says Lou Dolphin.
That's a good idea, if we can then discard it. Oh, but, yeah, so Tempest could put it into the stratosphere, and then Parse can put it on the bottom of the deck.
Ooh.
So that is a good idea. But we should also kill Mabel.
Yes.
If we can. Fanatic's good for 3 damage. Tempest could do 1.
All right, so I don't have the Shadow Cloak.
2 damage.
Right. Yeah, so Let me see here. Immune to melee.
Yeah, nowhere to hide would do 3 damage.
And then I can use a power. I only have the... Oh, wait. Hang on, though. Oh, yeah. So that lets me use a power. So I'm going to use that power either way. Yeah. All right. So are we looking... You want me to do the 3 against Mabel?
Yeah, we should... If we can get rid of Mabel, we should. So
Okay.
then we'll have no extra card plays from Le Capitan, which is nice. Cytoscene's continuing the gift sub. One of 73,390.
September, Swaptober, only
You've
10
got
more months to name.
73,389 friends.
All right, what did I draw? I draw Umbral Siphon. Right, deals 1 target, 1 melee, and 1 infernal. A target dealt damage this way cannot regain HP until the start of your turn. And then, what else did I draw? Oh, Unnerving Target. The first time Writhe is dealt damage by a non-hero target each turn. That source of that damage deals us up to psychic damage. Interesting. All right, cool. Okay, so who is going to get their first damage dealt to them prevented each turn? Probably myself.
Yeah, no matter really.
Yeah.
No one's like particularly drawing attention right now.
And I draw another Umbral Siphon. She is the most amazing.
Most amazing. I like that. Cool. So I'm going to have Fanatic take her out because Tempest can like stop someone from doing their end of turn action, which is good. Like stop Final Breath from doing damage or something like that. He's doing 3 and True Shot is doing 3. So Final Breath hits the lowest, which is usually more dangerous. So.
Well, but the lowest right now is immune.
Are you immune to damage?
It prevents the first damage each turn.
Okay, then I'll hit True Shot with it on that turn. Assuming nothing else hits you.
Man, now that we're playing here and I see the amazing Mabel, all I can think of is the amazing Ms. Maisel, which is a really good show that you should also watch. But that's getting a 2nd season. Although seasons are, again, a completely relative thing, because that's like an Amazon Prime show, and its first season had a whopping 8 episodes, and that was considered to be a whole season. What is this, Great Britain?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, right, yeah.
7 episodes the last season, and it's going to be like 6 in the final season. But they're doing that so they can spend more money on each episode.
Yeah, right.
Cytoscene says, Pirate Savvy, if she does her La Capitan cosplay, she could get Dover to dress up as Chip.
Yes, young Haribo. I know that it's the marvelous Mrs. Maisel, but for some reason, the amazing Ms. Mabel. It's the amazing Ms. Mabel and the marvelous Mrs. Maisel. All right, so am I La Paradoja Magnificating the Stratosphere, or what am I doing?
Put the ship into the stratosphere, and then Parse will bury it.
All right. Lose the ship. And then...
And yeah, so you could block True Shot probably is like the worst if you don't want to hit Final Breath. Because, yeah, Final Breath will be right now being blocked by Writhe's thing. So. Nicely stratosphered.
Indeed.
And then we will gauge the situation. Good to meet you, Ms. Twain. We'll choose La Capitan and move that to the bottom of the deck. Good combo.
Very good combo. That sets us up really well for moving into this.
Yeah, she no longer reshuffles her deck anymore. So, at least not all the time.
Mars Quake! It's like a Sharknado, but a quake on Mars.
Well, it's quaking.
Is what I have to say to that.
In our boots. So whenever something happens in this game, we need to be like, oh boy. Like Quantum Leap because of your show. And because of Quantum Leap.
Yeah, like, is it... It's actually Team La Capitan that does the thing where, like, you jump around from turn to turn or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Like that's
Fanatic is happy to take this damage.
that's like the real timey-wimey thing.
We can do that next. And yeah, Writhe. Let's choose Tempest.
Sure.
So I've been playing some Oblivion lately. It's been arriving here in Canada, and it is crazy.
We have not received our copy here at the home office yet, unfortunately.
Did you get a signed copy?
We did.
Well, that's why.
Yes.
I didn't get my personal one yet, but my friends have gotten theirs, and we've been playing it. We've not won yet, but we've gotten close. We got to the third page each time.
Oh, nice.
I've been doing a little testing in the digital version. We're still hard at work on with lots of work to do, but I had a start where all of the heroes got incapacitated on the first turn.
Nice. All right.
Brutal.
Who is our next most important target?
La Capitan.
La Capitan. All right, and so...
Like, chip is not a big deal. True shot is not a big deal. Le Piste becomes a big deal when we get more cards in play, but right now it's only one. And Final Breath is,
All right, so I think I'm going to do this.
So, like, I would, like, hit them with, like, splash damage, but, like, focus like Capitan.
Right. Or make La Capitan focus on herself.
Sure.
And then I get to play a thing.
Yeah, you can't get the Shadow Cloak with your power with this variant, so you have to rely on your cards to do it.
Yeah, so that's like, now I'm just trying to say, like, I can play any of the other cards in my hand. I'm just trying to see what is the best choice. Yeah, actually, I like this. And then we'll
that's pretty good. His Final Breath will, like, hurt himself more when he hits Writhe.
Yeah, so we'll grab the Shadow Cloak. And then we'll do this. All right. Is there anybody who really feels like they want to not take the first damage every turn or something?
No, Writhe can have it.
Writhe? Okay. Great.
Maybe when Fanatic goes Divine Sacrifice, we might want to give it to her, but...
Sure.
That's not necessary right now. I could go End of Days, but I don't think that's super necessary. If they, like, go crazy with a raiding party, we still have that in our back pocket, so...
Oh, yeah, John was pointing out we're both wearing red t-shirts today. We're, like, totally on brand.
Yep. And I have more light today. Even though the other spot is more comfortable. I do it for you, so you can see me. All right, let's absolve. Do I want to use my base power or just absolution on... Yeah, I'm just going to go absolution. I don't have any, like, great powers that are going to, like, work... or abilities that will work really well with my base power right now, so I'm just gonna hit like Capitan for
2 red shirts. The Klingons won't even know who to fire at first. Yeah, the trick is on you folks. We're actually red shirts from the future Captain Picard series time frame.
Right.
So we are
but
actually
the red shirts are command.
We are command. We think, and who knows, maybe in the 2399s or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen, like, way future Star Trek stuff from, like, the, Time Division or whatever, but they're all, like, non-color. They don't, like, have the same color system and whatever, so, that we've seen.
All right, so should I Hailstorm here and splash damage everybody, or is it make more sense for me to get Cleansing Downpour out to help us sort of stay ahead of things?
I don't know. It's up to you. Like, your base power is nice to stop something from going, but it's also like whatever you want.
I'm gonna be old school Jeremy and just try to deal lots of damage.
Sure, that's Grievous Hailstorm is good. That will, like, eventually kill all the crew. So and Parse has got some stuff to do. The Mars Quake is going to destroy a villain ongoing. There isn't one, a hero ongoing, and 1 environment card. I can get rid of Gauge, I think. So I don't don't feel the need to destroy that with Segmentation Fault or anything. I'm going to go with Snap Decision because next turn I can play Recompile and get like tons of cards to power that. So, and then I'll use my base power to play the bottom card of my deck, and what might happen? Who knows?
Seamus Butler says, Jeremy, which would you prefer for the Agents of Stream Nemesis icon? The Handelabra logo, which is what I lean towards, or the Twitch logo for being the bane of your existence? I don't know. Probably the Handelabra logo.
Purple Handelabra logo.
Yeah, I mean we have an explicitly designed Agents of Stream version of the Handelabra logo that's more angular. So that's
already is an Agents of Stream logo.
Yes.
So we could use that.
Yeah, Zach made that. We were doing the thing.
Yeah, we can get rid of Gauge. I think we're not going to need that now.
Okay.
And I'll play another one later if I get one needed. This all HP recovery. That's going to stop True Shot. We can kill True Shot.
Hooray!
Oh, and there's the now Lepiste is like doing damage. So we'll probably want to kill him. And whoever this hits is going to become lower than Writhe. So
yeah.
I'm going to choose Fanatic because she's happy to take damage.
Okay. That's what I kind of figured, yeah. Walk the plank. And there goes Tempest, now lower.
Well, send them's the breaks.
Yep.
Well, at least you stopped. Now that you're the highest, so you stopped one. And you can prevent damage by discarding a card, yeah, so.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, but that's not limited. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know enough about how this character plays, so I'm just going to throw away one of the cards that I have 2 copies of.
Sure. You probably don't need 2 copies of something that has a power on it.
Right.
Anyways. Who wants to take damage? Tempest.
Sure.
Chip, stop hitting yourself.
All right, so let's see what we got here.
I just clicked on something by accident.
That's fine. All right, so red deals 1 target, 1 melee, and 1 infernal. Target dealt damage this way. Cannot regain HP until the start of your turn.
That's a pretty good card, though, the one that I clicked on by accident.
Yeah, let's take a look at that one. Swallowed by Shadow. Destroy a target with 4 or fewer. You may destroy the Shadow Cloak. If you do, destroy another target with 4 or fewer. All right, so Chip and Lepiste.
Yeah, I'm into that.
All right.
Primarily Lepiste.
Boom. All right, and all right, so I got a Nowhere to Hide and Stiamaki. This is gonna be the what were all the?
You can choose the lowest. I think is generally
the lowest is probably the best one.
Keep the lowest a little safer.
Yeah, like the Tomoko and the Tianas, like back when I didn't know how to say Taieha.
Spoiler alert for Writhe. Oh, and I have Final Dive too, so oh well. I could have hit Chip with that. All right, I'm just gonna keep pounding on like Capitan, then. I'm not even worried about True Shot.
So a lot of people talking about FedEx versus UPS versus USPS and all kinds of stuff. FedEx, I don't typically have a problem with the exception of the fact that the FedEx driver, I should say this, the FedEx freight driver who serves our home office doesn't like coming to our loading dock. So he says he can't do it, even though he's done it. And so as a result, he always insists on like trying to take our things through the mall to the wrong loading dock because he doesn't like going to our actual loading dock, and then he tries to charge us for inside delivery. So I've gone back and forth with FedEx a bunch of times about this, but now we just try not to use FedEx if we can avoid it. All right. I feel like I'm just gonna Lightning Slash La Capitan and then Grievous Hailstorm all the things.
Sounds good. Or you could Lightning Storm True Shot, and then we'll get rid of her.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So you said slash True Shot? No.
Yep, slash True Shot.
Okay.
She's only going to gain 1 hit point instead of 3. we play cards now. Oh, and you can't use powers.
Oh, shoot.
That's okay. I'm going to discard a card. To play a card. This one.
It's an impossible shot.
And then I will discard all these cards.
JCC says, I also once had to have FedEx pick up a delivery for me to return some cable equipment, and the dipwad kept trying to ask the housing office versus actually coming to my door and then reporting that he made a failed attempt. Yeah, like, and this is the thing, like, it used to be that there was, like, UPS and FedEx and whatever, and now, like, Amazon Prime is, like, just people in cars, like Uber or Lyft or whatever, and so it's not even, like, fully sanctioned. Like, I have a buddy who, like, each of the FedEx driver and the UPS driver, they have keys to get into the development and then go to the place where you're supposed to drop stuff off. But Amazon Prime drivers don't have that because who knows who it's going to be.
Jeremy.
And so as a result, like, they keep leaving. Please say
dip shot. Why did we try to hit true shot?
Jeremy, please say dipwad again. I found that strangely hilarious. I wasn't prepared for that word to show up in the sentence that I was reading, so I was kind of like, dipwad. I usually use a slightly more vulgar yes.
We're not, like, healing, right? So we can just skip this.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we try to keep the show family friendly, and frankly, dipwad is a perfectly family friendly.
Who would like to discard their hand, or we could destroy this some other way, probably. Yeah, I would like to find out if we can destroy it, though.
Yeah, I don't have a way there.
I could End of Days. That is the way I could do it.
Seems like maybe overkill.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Well,
I have a way.
Yeah, I mean, your people are going to take more of a hit. I mean, you'll lose 2 Parse cards. Yeah, I mean, I'll lose... Wait, when did I play Genebound Shackles? Did that get played for me?
Yeah, on Parse's turn.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, let's End of Days.
Sure.
I don't want to discard anyone's hand.
Someone says, I see a spoiler in Writhe's hand. I feel like John called that out.
I did.
Yeah, spoiler alert, if you're not interested in that, you should. I believe that card used to be redacted. Is that the one that was redacted?
Yeah.
When we played it before? Yeah.
And Christopher didn't show it on the live stream.
But it is no longer redacted!
Alright, so let's just, like, do damage to the Capitan. I'll play End of Days.
Alright,
Oh, except, that Crushing Hallway is gonna go off first. Because of order of plays. So, help Fanatic and Parse draw cards. So that they can get their destruction. If you can.
Right.
Or let them play a card with I have card draw with Parse. I just clicked on something by accident.
Yeah, I'm slow. I'm reading through all my cards.
Oh, Grasping Shadow Cloth. Move 1 card from a trash pile to the bottom of its deck. Parse can play the bottom card of her deck, and one of them is Data Mining.
All right. Done.
Spoiler card.
Spoiler card! All right, so we're going to go Parse.
And let's put Data Mining on the bottom of her deck. I guess I could have put the other one, but I'd rather not waste my power. Actually, I need to use my power as a one-shot to do it, so.
Another unnerving target.
And look, the chat didn't even figure that out. Come on, everyone. We need you to tell us what to do first.
I'm going to give this
Lou Dolphin, I'm disappointed. You should have had that already in the chat before we thought of that.
Somber Tinker.
We're doing other things. You're talking about Redacted and Scions. Sure. Lou Dolphin got back from the bathroom, dropping the kids off at the pool. All right. So we're not playing End of Days. I mean, we still could. But I probably won't. Stupid True Shot. I thought we'd kill her, but then we didn't.
Oh, Brian the Wolf Hunt. Have you been to our streams before? I feel like I've heard your name a million times on the letters page, but I don't ever remember seeing you on the Twitch. If I have, then I apologize. But I don't know that I've noticed it before. Oh, he was here last week.
I'm just going to put Chastise on True Shot because we're not hitting her, and I don't want her to hit me.
Well, welcome to your second stream, Brian Le Wolf Hunt.
So, Lou Dolphin, since you missed it, we are going to destroy an environment card on Parse's turn. Do you know how we're going to do that? Let's see.
Quiz time! Do I want to do... Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to get this ready in case we get into a position where we need it. And then I'm going to Grievous Hailstorm.
I'm going to play the bottom card of Writhe's deck. That is incorrect.
Several of the words in that sentence are correct, but not all of them.
That's true. There's one that's wrong. You're guessing that's true. So, we're going to play the bottom card of Parse's deck. Let's discard Gauge and play.
Oh, by the way, everybody, at the end of this month, the last weekend in September, we're going to be at GDEX in Columbus, Ohio, and we need a couple of folks to help us run our booth. If you are in or around Columbus and you would like to attend GDEX for free on Saturday and Sunday, head to Handelabra.com and send us a quick message saying that you would like to help out.
Oh, I drew a data mining also. I thought that was what I was going to go recompile and try to draw a data mining anyways.
So many draws.
I did. I have lots of cards now. I'm going to put a targeting arrow on the Capitan. And then we're going to play the bottom card of my deck, which is Surprise Data Mining, and destroy Crushing Holloway. And play the bottom card of Fanatic's deck. Let's see if it's End of Days. Nope.
It's the Aegis of Resurrection.
It was Extravagant Lewd because we had to use Writhe's card to get that card on the bottom of the deck.
Indeed.
From her trash. And I had accidentally played it from the bottom earlier. I'm fine to keep this unless you want to use your healing.
Yeah, I mean, we're lousy with cards to discard if we want to get rid of it. It's just a question of if we're going to be able to...
Up to you if you want to be using your healing or not, really.
Yeah, this turn we can skip it, but maybe we'll reduce all damage dealt by 1. But I don't want to reduce all damage dealt by 1.
Yeah, the Lightning Slash on True Shot was a waste, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I thought we'd be able to finish her off, but we were 1 short.
Young Haribo says, here's a pop quiz for you. How can Parse destroy 3 of Misinformation's clues in 1 turn?
By doing her cards to destroy cards and her power. Like, they're ongoing cards. She can destroy ongoing cards.
All right. Oh,
One of her
man,
things.
I have so many cards. What do I want to do? All right, so Unnerving Target is already in play. Somber Tinker. One shot. You may draw a card. You may move an equipment card from your trash into hand, and you may play an equipment card. Well, I have no cards in my trash, so that seems not like the best choice. Concealed Assailant.
Maybe there's another answer to the pop quiz that was more clever. Sorry, young Haribo. Nope, that was it.
Whenever your hero target would be dealt damage, you may destroy the Shadow Cloak. If you do, redirect the thing. Yeah, I don't have the Shadow Cloak. Lurking Shadows. You may draw a card. The Shadow Cloak is placed like a target. I don't. But I can use a power. Yeah.
How can 6 ongoing cards be destroyed on Parse's turn? She can destroy a bunch of other ongoing cards as well as her own ongoing cards. Like Buffer Overflow.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't know enough about Writhe yet to know what the best choices are here.
Just deal some damage.
Yeah. That's fine. I'll do the Skyman Cheese again.
Skiyamaki.
That's the one. Yeah, so the throne room is erasing the bonus from the targeting arrow, but that's fine. What do I want to put in play? Yeah, I'll just put this out and then I've got it.
You can use it.
Yeah. It's not in my trash. There we go. Good. All right.
You get a +1 damage from it, so.
Yes. That's not bad.
Dolphin, play the bottom of Absolute Zero's deck for Field Freeze. That's cheating.
That was worth it.
Lou Dolphin, I think what you could do instead is play like dozens of ongoing cards from all the heroes and then play the bottom card of Citizen Dawn's deck, which is Devastating Aurora. I guess her power only lets you play the bottom card of a player's deck, unfortunately. Do I want to deal myself damage to keep that up? It's only 2. Only 1 damage because of that, so sure. Takewalker likes my answer best, but it's wrong. Hey, listen, it's fun. That's what matters.
Yeah, so I'm wearing my Spider-Man shirt today.
So one other player plays the bottom card of their deck, which is another player who can play the top card of the environment of any deck, or gets to do that, or she deals damage to something that lets Omnitron X to a Dynamic 7 that Omnitron X can let Citizen Dawn play the top card of her deck, which is Devastating Aurora. There are ways of making you talk.
John knows what's up. So I'm wearing my Spider-Man shirt today, and John asked me, he was like, hey, are you playing that new PlayStation 4 Spider-Man game yet? And I'm not. I'm highly leaning towards it. I did play a Spider-Man game a while, like years and years and years ago, and I was less than impressed. And so that's left me...
I mean, there's been so many Spider-Man games, but there's been good ones. Like Ultimate Spider-Man on Xbox was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't remember which one it was, but I was like, eh. So I'm reticent, but I've heard so many good things about this new Spider-Man game that I am very heavily considering it. Plus, and maybe one of you out in chat land can answer this, I feel like I heard that there are PlayStation VR enhancements to the game, in which case I may have to get it, because I'm kind of dying to have another good VR game, so I don't know. All right, what do I want to play? Yeah, is there a way for me to chain lightning into getting rid of True Shot here?
No, she's immune to damage.
Oh, shoot. All right.
You could hit him.
All right, so let's do this. That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, she's losing those HPs. There aren't many great Spider-Man games.
Discard a card. Yeah, she's having trouble without her ship for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and just discard Buff Overflow. What could possibly go wrong?
I played many a Game & Watch in my day. Those solid state LCD screens. Oof.
I'll recompile again. Let's draw more options. Keep a dating mining around in case the environment does something bad to us.
Just in case.
There's my critical multipliers in the bottom of my deck. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Continue targeting arrow on La Capitan, and we'll get rid of the environment on the environment turn. Hey, critical multiplier literally on the bottom of my deck.
Nice.
Let's have Tempest play the bottom card. Good chance for a damage one shot. Look at that.
Hey, look at that. La Cap for 6.
Yeah.
That seems like the right choice. Any of these we want to get rid of?
Not particularly.
All right.
Unless you want to get rid of the chastise, but
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but it's fine.
I'm happy to leave her chastised. She's not doing anything. I'm happy to keep skipping this or discarding for it. Actually, I have a critical multiplier, so we can just have Parse discard for it.
Okay.
Let's discard a snap decision because I don't need another one of those. And Writhe can have a damage boost. So now, if no one draws a card, destroy this card. I vote for that.
Rift in time.
The Capitan's getting a boost. She has not put a card under her yet this game. And now she is. But it's too late, like Capitan.
Yeah, nice try, but you should really reconsider being a La Capitan. If you came to our side, we might make you a Commodore. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Think about it. Commodore Norrington. Curse you, shift key. All right.
SpongeBob meme text going on there.
And I'm once again
right,
reading all these cards.
Max damage, +1 to her, and you've got. You don't have your Shadow Cloak, but if you can get one.
It's in the trash, I believe. Yes. No.
It's definitely harder for you to get now.
Yeah.
You can get it into your hand with Somber Tinker, and then you can play it.
True.
And then you can Concealed Assailant to do a bunch of damage.
Yeah. And I don't have the thing that has her do damage to herself. That would be really super great.
Well, you do. Unnerving target.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's in play.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm talking about there's a one shot that you play that lets you pick someone to deal damage to themselves, which I've already played this game, but yeah, that's fine. All right, so Somber Tinker.
You could also do Unnerving. You could also, like, Nowhere to Hide would, like, beat a good amount of damage, too. I think we just wail on the Capitan will win this.
Yeah, I feel like we got this. Yes, I want to deal.
You're doing like 15 right now.
Yeah.
Not quite, but 18.
Dr. Medico needs a card called Somber Tailor. The Mainstay needs Somber Soldier, and Idealist gets Somber Spy.
Missed opportunity, Christopher.
Seriously. And for someone who knows how to turn a phrase like Christopher, that feels like a gross oversight.
All right, final breath is finally going down.
You final dived? Final breath?
Final dove. And Fanatic is going to finish this off.
17th Lord says, so, when should Void Guard come out on digital?
When should it come
out?
Yeah,
when should
Good
it come out
question.
on digital? That's a really great question.
We'll have to think about that. Good. Thanks for asking the question.
Yeah, I hadn't even considered it yet.
We'll really have to think more about it now. It'll take a while.
Yeah. We'll think about it and we'll get back to you.
We'll ponder on that. It might take a while.
And in all seriousness, as is the case, as more and more cards come into this game, there's more and more testing that is required. And I'm not gonna lie, in our weekly meeting this week, David was like, "Yeah, so there's some guys' shenanigans that I'm trying to figure out."
Yeah, well, it's not just guys, but like
it's not just guys, but there's always guys' shenanigans.
Tons of interactions that happen. So there's still lots of bugs to fix with Void Guard.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's playable, and I think one of the first weeks we showed them, we definitely saw that there was a couple of bugs. But even if you don't see them here on the stream, there are still bugs to work out. So always keep. Oh, here, we'll do the calls to action. Follow us on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or Twitch or all the other places. Or Discord, and we'll have the. That's where you'll get the most. Yeah, and Snapchat and MySpace.
No, there's a new Twitter version that a couple people I know went on, and then I haven't heard about it ever since.
Oh, you're talking about I know what you're talking about. Oh shoot, what was it called?
Like called Hammer or something.
Well, there's Mastodon. Is that the one?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Is that the one?
Yeah, Mastodon.
It's like a federated Twitter.
Yeah, that's like app.net that no one.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's app.net. Exactly right. All right, what are we doing this time?
I thought you wanted more timey-wimeys. La Commodora team mode.
All right, I'm on board.
Capitan.
I'm just gonna wait. Why is it not randomizing the villains?
Yeah, there's a bug with that.
Yeah, I was gonna try and randomize the villains until I got La Commodora.
Well, you have just pick 4, randomize, and then add.
There we
La
go. We
Commodora.
got 3, and then I'll add La Commodora, and then that, or La Capitan, excuse me.
Like the opposite of La Commodora.
Right. There we go. And I got Chrono-Ranger. That'll do. And Tachyon. Perfect. That feels somewhat.
I'm going to bring Mainstay Road Warrior.
He's the road warrior. Ain't gonna road no more. All right, who knows what song I was just singing? Internet points to the person who figures out what that was from.
And then I'm going to bring Legacy.
Awesome. All right, and I think Enclave of the Endlings is a good enough environment here. I don't think we.
My 2 heroes.
Say it again.
Can you switch my heroes or put Legacy first?
So put
Legacy,
like
just go first.
First? All right, we'll do Legacy here and Mainstay there. Great.
Yeah.
Sorry, Hankroyd, you only get 1 chance.
It has to be your birthday.
It is not from the Mad Max franchise. It was me severely bastardizing a song from a completely different thing. Sorry. Que hora es, Chiquito? Look at all the shiny things this new time has to plunder. We fight this day for liberty and justice. All right, so it was actually the Dream Warriors from Nightmare on Elm Street 3. The Dream Warriors, but bastardized to say the Road Warriors. All right, so Legacy opens with a back fist strike, inspiring presence, superhuman durability, and surge of strength. Chrono-Ranger's got a bounty board, eye on the prize, terrible tech strike, and the whole gang. Mainstay, drop the hammer. That's a one-shot. Destroy any number of your equipment cards. Mainstay deals one target X irreducible melee damage, where X is the number of equipment cards in your trash +1. You may draw a card or play a card.
Pull up his power too. That's why I picked Legacy.
Okay, yeah, I will do that. All right, so leader of the pack, ongoing limited. Whenever a hero target would be dealt damage by a source other than a hero target, you may redirect that damage to Mainstay. When this target is destroyed, you may draw a card and play a card. That's interesting, because a lot of times these types of powers are like dealt damage by anything, but this is explicitly not a hero target, so that's interesting. Sweet Rhonda, equipment limited. This is the hog. At the end of your turn, either draw a card or destroy one of your ongoing cards. If you destroy a card this way, you may play a card. Reduce damage dealt to Mainstay by non-target environment cards by 1. When this card is destroyed, draw 3 cards. And Whiplash, one shot. Mainstay deals 1 target 2 melee damage. If that damage destroyed a target, Mainstay deals 1 target 3 projectile damage. If not, destroy 1 environment card. And the Road Warrior's power is Bring It! Until the start of your next turn, whenever a target deals damage to Mainstay, he may deal that target 1 melee damage.
Boost it.
Cool. All right, then we've got Tachyon, super scientific varieties, got a couple of blinding speeds, a nimble strike, and a synaptic interruption.
You may notice I have my whiskey in a rocks glass. I broke my fancy whiskey glass in the sink.
Oh no.
Sadness. That's what happens with fancy glasses. This glass is indestructible. I've had it for like 20 years.
I am drinking out of my We Can Code It mug, as I always am. And I'm just drinking some
I might have had this for 20 years.
Tito's vodka.
It's been 20 years since I...
Oh, timey-wimey!
20 years now since I went to university. So... I have some sympathy from the chat for my fancy Oban whiskey glass. Pour an Oban out for the Oban.
Masingo the Great goes, what the heck? Yes, so that is some more of the timey-wimeys.
I like how, so I'm really happy how the environment background like still warps around during this time. Like it really sort of throws you off.
Mm-hmm.
It's like really subtle.
So yeah, Masingo the Great. So that was Throwback. The environment takes a full turn now out of turn order sequence. During that turn, villain targets are immune to damage from environment cards. That was what happened right there.
That is the timey-wimey time, and she has another card to do timey-wimey stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Wibbly wobbly.
Yeah, the thing on a bad day. Totally.
All right, Glamour has appeared.
That's not great.
How are we doing on HP? Only Legacy's been hit, I think. So I might hold off on Inspiring Presence for now. Is there anything bad? Yeah, the Carbon Adept is pretty rough. We don't have any ongoings. Yeah, actually, if I played Inspiring Presence, the Carbon Adept would destroy it straight away. Let's take stock. I would be able to kill, the Carbon Adept, and he would heal 2 HP. So I think I'm going to want to like hit something for 4 damage with my Back Fist Strike. Something like Chiquito.
17th Lord says, wait, what happens if you use Dramatic Cliffhanger to Inmidious Race during a throwback caused by a snitch in time?
It goes to Stuntman's turn.
John glares at you disapprovingly.
I also do that. Alright, I'm gonna hit Chiquito, and Chiquito will go away. And then I will give a +1 to Battle Zone 1.
Alright, so 0, I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
Twist of Flesh.
I think Mainstay and Chrono-Ranger kind of match with their like patterned brown look.
Alright, so let me remind myself here. The whole gang. Place next to a non-hero. When that target leaves play, you may destroy a target with 4 if you reach within this card. Yeah, I don't have any in my trash. Yeah, I think I'm gonna eye on the prize. Who should I hit for 1?
I would say priority 1 on the board right now is Glamour, but it is tricky. Well, the thing is, if you hit Glamour, if you shoot at Glamour with your eye on the prize, then you can Terrible Tech Strike and your power will destroy her, which is probably worth the 2 damage to someone.
Oh.
Right.
Right, okay. I'm on board.
Because she only does the first time. And hit Legacy. We want Mainstay to be the highest.
Okay.
Because he will react. And having him be the highest will react more.
Okay, and so I drew Displaced Armory.
Yeah, but you need to play Terrible Tech Strike to enact this plan.
Right, yeah. Okay. Yeah, because it's going to be... Right, okay, that's fine.
And have the +1 from Legacy. That's important. Yeah, like taking Glamour out this quick is really lucky.
Yeah, super awesome.
Do it.
All right, excellent. Yeah, so she's gone. Am I echoing off of you? Why am I hearing myself?
I don't know. I mean, I have headphones, so I shouldn't.
That's weird.
If you like yell really loud, it probably goes through my headphones and eventually to the
really loud. Yeah, I didn't hear myself there. I don't know. Who knows what's going on? Maybe my voice is being timey-wimey.
I don't think this matters because there's nothing reacting.
The Enclave of the Endlings.
Bum, 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 bum. Desert Eagle. And Legacy will take the highest. Mainstay's going to get his power up in a second here. Drop the hammer. I don't have anything there. I mean,
yeah,
I could
Seamus,
do
that was
2
the first thing I checked. But the one place I do have it is muted, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think what I actually want is Leader of the Pack and just redirect damage to me and punch them back for a bunch of damage every time. So that's what I'm going to do. He's the Leader of the Pack.
Yeah, I don't know where the echo might be coming from. And it only happens sometimes, interestingly enough.
You sound fine to me. I don't know if they're hearing it.
Someone did just say, suddenly, echo. Take Walker.
All right. Activate all filter icons. Deal each target 2 fire damage. Increase damage dealt by this card. And deal damage. Right. First. Arsonator. Mega Gunner is gonna this is gonna hit Mainstay, and then Mainstay is gonna react. So we can use Mainstay to take Arsonator out. So we'll hit Mainstay for the regular. Actually, we can hit the villain targets too, but this is gonna happen regardless. Oh, and I can hit Mega Gunner. So we'll hit the villain targets first. At least the ones that aren't immune.
Yeah, I managed to go FK, so I'm just going to leave that, because that way it makes it easier for you to select the things in the right order.
Sure. That's fine. Alright, then everyone else is immune. Alright, so let's choose Tachyon, and yes, Leader of the Pack. And yes, hit him back. And Chrono-Ranger, and yes, hit him back. And Legacy, hit him back.
Wow, a 6 hero and 6 villain non-canon House Rules game, Take Walker? That's crazy.
All right, this one Mainstay is not going to take. Because it's not going to stop it.
10v10? Oh my god.
All right, then Sergeant Steel activates one of them. Mega Gunner. We can choose Mega Gunner and just avoid hitting Sergeant Steels, guys. Or Mega Gunner's gonna murder you if you do. I mean, you could Synaptic Interruption, actually, though. It's your turn now, so you can go.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do I want to do? Yeah, that's not super useful. Yeah, that's fine. I'll Synaptic Interruption. And then I will...
Yeah, like if you do yourself and end up like hitting all targets, then which you are going to do, but you can do this in a smart order. Actually, Sonic Vortex isn't going to do anything, so you can play that first. It's going to be 0 targets. But you can make sure to hit the Mega Gunner first. Actually, well, okay, it depends. If you want to use your Synaptic Interruption, you can hit something else first, and then Mega Gunner is going to try to hit you for 6 damage. And then you can redirect it. So it's whether you want to do that or not. If you don't want to do that, you could hit him first. If you wanted him to try to hit you, you could hit Sergeant Steel first.
Yeah.
And that's why you can choose the order.
And that's why you always choose the order. That's fine. So we'll hit Sergeant Steel first.
All right, I'm not going to redirect it to me. I thought he got an extra +1. Oh, maybe he didn't. Anyways, it's still 3 damage, so it's going to be 3 damage. You could take out like the Carbon Adept to make sure the Carbon Adept is dead.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'd be into that. And I think you can probably just choose for me the rest of it.
Alright, Desert Eagle's gone. So much damage reduced or removed.
Basto can't deal damage. Orbo. And Chrono-Ranger can take this. And Hypersonic Assault. Yeah, Tachyon is overpowered in villain games.
I can understand that. Yep.
All right, so what you doing with this? Someone has to discard a card that is going to be put into Chiquito's mouth. Legacy's happy to discard. He's got a Surge of Strength he's never going to play. And it's time for Inspiring Presence. And then whenever anything tries to hit a hero, Mainstay will punch it back and kill it.
Enclave of the Endlings!
Except they can't deal damage because of Tachyon. Yeah, I'm not actually going to get through to Biomancer here. Well, I'll hit for 1 damage, which isn't worth it, so... homunculus damage, also not worth it.
All right. I still don't have any bounties in my trash. Yeah, I think I'm probably just going to displace armory. Well, let's see.
You do have +2 to damage.
Right. Yeah, I mean, my first thought was I would displace armory into, like, compounded bow.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, okay, cool. Because when you said, remember, there's +1 to damage, that seemed like you were trying to advocate for, like, a temporal grenade, because that's going to deal more damage right now.
No, I mean, displaced armory would do 1 projectile, and then it would do the same amount.
Okay.
Unless you displaced armory for a temporal grenade, which I wouldn't.
All right.
But, like, you can, like... Basically, we could kill, like, Ambuscade or something. Like, you could really hurt Biomancer. Whatever you want to do is fine with me.
Yeah, I mean, Biomancer is the lowest. Obviously, he has that sort of, like, first damage.
It's the first, but you would do 7 to him this turn.
Yeah, I like that. Biomancer's creepy and gross.
Yeah, we could probably kill Biomancer this go around because of the boosts, so... And then he won't have any more bothering us.
And there's another temporal grenade. Excuse me. Raymanta!
Ah, stupid enticing target. This is going to Mainstay to do 3 damage back. Oh, actually, 2 damage to the enticing target, which is... Oh, we need to start the combative bow. Come on! Well, I can whiplash the stupid thing. It's just like... It's cardboard.
Yeah, it should really have 1 HP, if that.
John has a yellow bar over his head.
Oh yeah, it's because it's the orange bar that's letting you know that it's currently Sergeant Steele's turn.
Oh, and that's above my head.
It's above your head, yeah.
It's enticing.
And now it's now it's showing that it's Tachyon.
But still above my head.
But still above your head. No, it was within Skype.
We're not using Skype.
We're not using Skype, so you're wrong on 2 levels.
Stupid thing. If I do this, I won't do quite enough damage to kill both of them, but that would have been great. This medic is going to, like, get an agent back, which is the fire guy.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was like a weird thing. We're using Slack tonight. We recently switched all of our internal communications over from HipChat to Slack because, like,
we'll do this.
HipChat made a deal with Slack, and it was like a whole thing. So we switched all our internal communications to Slack. So we're using Slack tonight for our audio and video chat to see if it would work. Seems like it's working fine. Random yellow things over his head notwithstanding.
All right, Arsonator gets to do his thing. You're AFK again, so I'm going to choose villain cards.
Yeah, do your thing.
Choose the monkey first.
Yes.
Pyro is back.
Random yellow things are the best
Pyro's
things.
back in town.
So I think I've mentioned on the stream before, my son has recently started taking drum lessons, which of course means that I also get to play the drums because we now have a drum set in the house. But I blew his mind by finding a live performance of YYZ and letting him watch Neil Peart play YYZ, and and by that of course I mean YYZ. And watching his face while he was sitting there just sort of watching the YouTube video like he was totally mind blown. I'm super excited.
Did you see the video of the guy doing air drums to...
I just saw that today, yeah. That was good.
So good. It's like, and it's like super accurate.
It's super accurate. Yeah, like he knew exactly what he was doing. Which is kind of like how I feel like I sometimes look when I don't think people are watching and I'm like playing along with various drums to various things.
Good.
Yeah, it wasn't YYZ. What was it? It was like Spirit of Radio, or it was a Rush song. I can't remember what it was though. Take Walker. I can do YYZ on drums on Rock Band. Yeah, interestingly enough, I was actually
expert.
I was never good at drums on Rock Band, and I think it was because having been a drummer from way back, like it was like what's the word I'm looking for?
Take Walker on pro expert.
It was abstracted enough that I was confused. Like, it was one layer of abstraction too much for my, like, I actually know how to maybe play this for real.
Well, especially with the bass Rock Band, there's this 4 pads and a kick.
Right.
But then with pro, you get up to 3 cymbals. And you can potentially have double bass, and you can potentially have, like, people have modded stuff to have cymbals, but that's, like, the main thing that the Rock Band doesn't have is a cymbal pedal. Which you can, some people did like mod it into like when you have a cymbal pedal and that changes like, you know, the color that you hit when you press and you hit that cymbal. But yeah, it's still an abstraction, but pro expert is as close as it gets in Rock Band.
All right.
Talk to Zyx.
Yeah, totally. That's another one of our Ars Technica people that we know from way back.
Yeah.
All right. Are either of these environment cards?
All right. Well, let's have a look. Repel Blade. Busta's going to hit Repel Blade, and Orbo's going to try to hit one of us. You're not going to get. I mean, you could Blinding Speed him, I guess, or you could punch one of the bad guys.
Yeah, I figured Nimble Striking and someone was probably going to be a better choice, but I wanted to double check that we weren't trying to get rid of these environments first.
Yeah, Orbo's just going to do like 2 damage, so I don't care.
All right. I mean, I can do 1 to Biomancer.
Yeah, only 1. I would hit.
I know. I can do 3 to everybody else.
I would hit like Le Capitan or someone instead.
All right. Yeah, Le Capitan. She's the next lowest, so that's a good one.
Maybe an environment will come and hit Biomancer.
Yeah, Take Walker says I miss Rock Band. Yeah, like I was super into all those rhythm games, and it's been forever since I played any of them, and I feel like I want to get that all set up and do it again. Ooh, can I Sucker Punch something? Who can I Sucker Punch?
You can Sucker Punch Repel Blade.
Repel Blade! Or Basto, but Basto's doing our work for us, right?
Yeah, Basto's going to hit the lowest villain target.
Ooh.
So yeah,
here I could do Biomancer because it's going to do 2 and then 4?
Yeah, only Homunculus has hit you, so it won't.
Oh, it's not going to do the second one.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It's still worth doing 2 damage to Biomancer, I think, though.
Okay. Yeah, it's 2 to Biomancer or 4 to, like, Le Capitan.
Signo the Great says, wait, you can nuke Bio with it? No, you can't. He is at 6. We're not going to rewind to play a card. That's cheating. All right, future knowledge. That's right. So,
so interestingly enough, this is a thing that is not technically implemented in Sentinels, but it is implemented in One Deck Dungeon, which is that you can rewind as long as you have not revealed like knowledge that would change the way that you play the game. So with One Deck Dungeon, the way that the undo feature works is if you've rolled or if you flipped a card, anything that reveals hidden information, you can no longer rewind to before that. But until you've done that, you can rewind. And so that is, it's different than how we implemented it in Sentinels. Sentinels is just you can go back to a specific length of time back in terms of turns, and that's that. It's definitely an interesting you know, game design question for sure.
Let's choose the bad guys first.
Oh, apparently they saw the yellow line, but they didn't get a chance to get it.
Mysterious yellow line. Maybe it's something happening in Slack that...
Yeah, I'll try and keep an eye on the thing and see if I can see it.
So the question here is, do we care about Corrupton hitting everyone for 2? Like, Mainstay could, like, destroy it. I mean, Mainstay is going to hit it once at least. Actually, yeah, we could stop it from hitting us for the second time. Did you come back from AFK?
I am back from AFK, yes.
Well then, vote. Because I'll hit it for 3 here. Yeah, let's let it get its second chops in here, so I'll choose no. Here. But I'll redirect one of them to Mainstay after hitting the villains to optimize the amount of damage you do to the bad guys.
Mind Wanderer says, I'm glad there haven't been any no rewind unlocks. Yeah, I don't even know that... I don't think that's even a thing we check for, so, like, I don't know that we could... We would have to, like, write new code in order to
Yeah, that's
check
not
for that.
something Christopher cares about.
Although, actually, that's not true. We do have for mint versus near mint.
Yeah, but
versus
Christopher
whatever.
doesn't care about that sort of thing.
Right, yeah.
So we'll hit Mainstay first, because he's going to get hit for doing these things anyways. And we'll hit him back. And then we'll redirect one and save the rest of the team and kill him. Because he's the leader of the pack. With 6 health. He's doing great.
Temporal Keelhaul.
Hey, that's Mainstay. Destroy a card. Yeah, we'll destroy leader of the pack. Oh, but then she's going to hit him for 2 damage. That's annoying. Well, destroy Inspiring Presence, and maybe we'll get another one.
Yeah. Takedown.
That's annoying. Takedown is going to get destroyed right away. It didn't do anything. Legacy, you fool. We're not going to redirect damage. Yeah, this is just going to go to someone. Since you're heroes, you pick what you want.
Yeah.
There's lots of angle brackets happening in the chat now.
Yep. I participated.
All right, Legacy is going to keep the damage boost up, so no motivational charge here. Let's just Thok. Biomancer, we had a good run at him, but he's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
We did get rid of the Baron Blade guy, though. Who's going before? Yeah, Chrono-Ranger can probably clear up a few of the trash around with, like, Temporal Grenade, probably, right? He'll probably clean up some of the garbage kicking around.
Yeah.
So I'm going to aim my Thok at something more productive like a Capitan than, say, a tiny target.
Oh, auto subtitles. Is that a thing? How do I turn that on?
It's probably on YouTube, right? I think YouTube has that. Mainstay punches Chrono-Ranger. Let's vote for Legacy, and we're not going to redirect.
All right, so
Legacy is thick, and he does like to use stock.
Oh, speaking of nothing in particular, I finally watched Justice League, and I gotta be honest, it wasn't as bad as everybody's made it out to be.
I haven't watched it.
Like, I heard it was like a travesty, not quite as bad as Batman v Superman, but still pretty terrible. And I gotta be honest, I kind of dug it. I mean, it was not as good as any of the Marvel movies, in my opinion, but it was a fun romp, and that was enough for me.
Have you seen Teen Titans go
to the movies? I have not, although I've heard really good things about it. Yes,
it sends up both DC and Marvel.
I've heard, yes.
It's really, really good. I think you like it.
Yeah, I've been meaning to, and now that it's kind of like past its theater run, more or less, I'm just gonna get it when it comes out on thing and watch it with my kids, because I've heard that it's like that perfect mix of like funny enough that the kids are gonna laugh, but enough meta craziness that I'm gonna
like a lot of fart jokes.
Yeah,
but like there's enough like good stuff in there that is worth going for.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. All right, yeah. So I'm cleaning out the.
That Mega Gunner. He's a pain in the butt. And Ray Mantis is going to blow up one of our cards.
Sure.
We could get rid of him. And yeah, for me, I guess it's toss up between Sharpshooter and Chiquito. So up to you there.
Sure. Yeah, all I need to know about Teen Titans Go to the Movies is that they cast Nicolas Cage as the voice of Superman. Like, once I saw that was what they had done, I was like, oh man, they know what they are doing.
Oh, and they lean into the Nicolas Cage references. They're like,
oh yeah?
He's the national treasure.
Oh man, okay, now I really got to see it.
It's so good. It's so good. They get all kinds of Nicolas. There's probably more than I even thought of. There's probably like a face-off reference in there.
All right, so what am I doing? Endling Refuge?
Yeah, that's just playing more cards. The other things are hitting them, so.
Yep. And I got a terrible tech strike, which could come in handy.
Yeah, it's definitely Teen Titans. It's like sort of dumb, but it's also really smart, like in the right ways. And it was made here in Halifax.
Hey!
Or at least some of the animation studios were here in Halifax. There's always several animation studios in a project like that. But yeah, they're just dealing damage, and I don't know that it matters. So. I could kill Chiquito. Yeah, I'm gonna kill Chiquito.
I just saw the yellow thing, and it literally is right across your forehead. It said something about the microphone is not something.
Well, that's your fault.
But I heard you fine, so... Maybe it was my microphone? Wait a minute.
Jeremy saw it.
I figured out what it is, everybody. When I mute my microphone...
Oh, like your butt microphone mute thing?
Yes, it says your microphone is not sending anything to Slack. You should check your microphone.
It's like your butt goes onto my forehead is basically what happens.
My butt is on the forehead. You found it. That's exactly how it works.
This is a family stream. Is it? Drop the hammer. I could drop the hammer twice and just pound Biomancer, and so that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, it says, please check your microphone. Slack is not receiving any audio. That's what it says. So basically, whenever I want, I can put my butt on John's forehead by doing this.
Gross. Yeah, drop the hammer with X equals 0, but I have it's +1 and +1. And let's continue playing cards.
You're welcome, young Haribo. Sentinels live after Gark.
Yeah, I'll go for preemptive payback as well. Mainstay's living on the edge here.
Mano a mano. Bomb specialist.
All right, this is gonna go through because Mainstay would die. Who wants to take this along with Chrono-Ranger? It can be Legacy. That's fine.
Okay.
Mainstay would not survive this, so. He would like punch her back, but then he would die.
Yeah.
Before getting the final hit in. So. It's Becky Blast. Do I want to redirect damage from? Right. Yeah, he's gonna do the same thing. So nope.
All right, what do we got in my trash? 4 bursts in my trash.
Kill Biomancer. Kill Biomancer on your turn. Can you do it, Jeremy? You can do it, Jeremy.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if I light speed barrage, that'll deal 2. Yeah, I don't want a research grant. Well, I could play research grant anyway. So, all right, so we'll do this. Oh, it'll do 3.
Damage.
Okay.
Not enough damage.
Yeah, but yeah, hang on now.
You could do it for sure.
I could do it for sure.
Yeah, play Blinding Speed first. Well, you got lucky, but you could have played Blinding Speed first and then played Light Speed Barrage, and he would be at 0.
Oh, yes. Okay. Right. All right. Well, that's fine. I'll just sucker punch him.
It all worked out in the end.
It all worked out in the end. Ooh, Fleet Foot, Accelerated Assault, and another Quick Insight. All right, so we'll get rid of one of these Blinding Speeds. Yeah, probably the other Accelerated Assault.
All
Oh, and I drew another Accelerated Assault. That's all perfect. That's exactly what I meant to do. Achievement unlocked. Yep, there it is. It was all according to my well-thought-out plan.
Oh no, Mainstay. Do I want to destroy Preemptive Payback? No, I'm gonna punch Busto back anyways. He's only hitting me for 1. So I feel like I want to save this Preemptive Payback for something else. Or I could just do it now. I'll just destroy it. I'm not going to punch Busto with it, though. I'm going to punch someone else with it. Like La Capitan. Or Sergeant Steel before Sergeant Steel gets bad. Yeah, La Capitan's not really doing too much. Let's go with Sergeant Steel. Jeremy's putting his butt on John's forehead. That's when he does his smoking thing.
Okay, I did not do that, but I will do it now.
Oh, I couldn't deal damage. I can't deal damage. That's the worst. Hang on. Let me rewind and... End of turn. I forgot that Busto makes me not able to deal damage, and I hate that. I'm killing Busto.
Jeremy reenacting Takyon's defeat of Biomancer.
This is mostly hitting villains.
A good time span. And there comes Chiquito again.
She's got her own preemptive payback. Who wants to discard a card? Legacy's happy to discard one, unless Tachyon... It's going to go to Chiquito, but you'll get it back later. Legacy can.
Okay.
Because Superhuman is not going to be needed. Let's play Thok. And let's Thok Sergeant Steel right in the face. And I get that same card back.
All right.
Biomancer.
What is Biomancer's thing?
His thing is nothing.
Increase damage dealt to hero targets by 1.
Yeah.
Fine.
So he doesn't actively do anything on his turn.
Okay, so I still have no bounties in my trash.
Your first damage is going to be prevented by the rigged net. Rigged net.
Okay. Yeah, so let's see what this is. Play the next one. Yeah, the riggedy roll, riggedy.
You get rid of the good time span if you want.
Yeah. That's fine. We'll do that. Alright, so the first one's going to be not a thing.
Yeah, so pick something you weren't going to hit, like Orbo.
Yeah, okay, fine. So we'll do Orbo. Then we can hit Sergeant Steel. And maybe... Oh, right, that's gonna...
Yeah, like Ambuscade.
Yeah, we'll hit Ambuscade with this one, and then we'll get rid of the good time span. Alright, not too bad.
Mainstay gets envenomed bolts. Yes, I do want to hit him back, jerk. 1 hit point. I need that last one. Means I can't play a card because Ambuscade will kill me. That's annoying. And my power won't work because I need another hit point to use it. So I will double skip. Mainstay looks pretty angry.
Mainstay smash! It's puncturing time, says Mainstay.
All right. Discard the top card of a hero deck. If the discarded card was a one-shot, this card just deals that deck's hero character card 2 projectile damage. I'm going to vote for Legacy. Probably has the least one-shots. And also has the more hit points.
Huzzah!
And now we're all going to take some damage. Well, those two are going to take damage. Mainstay is not going to save you from this. All right, I hope you have some tricks up your sleeve.
All right, motivational charge, displace armory, whiplash, hypersonic assault.
That's a good trick.
Yeah.
I would recommend using Extorted. Well, actually, it doesn't super matter because Chiquito only has 1 card under him. So, whichever you want to do first. Or if you want to do quick insight first.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna quick insight first. Oh, what's good times?
You might get a Sonic Vortex. Another.
What? All right. All right, we get a Thok. Just doing my job. Sweet Rhonda. And another HUD goggles. Alright, so...
Yeah, I think Hypersonic. I don't think order matters because Chiquito has 2 cards. So.
Okay.
Everyone except Le Capitan will be hit. And Chiquito.
Right. Yeah, let's see if we can get lucky.
We're up all night to have fun.
Nope. Wah wah. Yeah, draw a Nimble Strike. Alright. All in all, not bad.
Firstly, quick inciting first means that Le Capitan did not get hit with the Hypersonic Assault. Groom! Attack! Ambuscade!
Yep. Definitely Ambuscade.
Because of espionage.
Blue Dolphin. I know
like
what you're
that.
thinking. Did I play 7 burst cards or 6? And to be honest, in all that confusion, I lost count myself, so I got one question for you. Feeling lucky? Punk? And I have to tell you, that particular movie quote actually makes me think of The Mask more than it makes me think of the original quote. Because I watched The Mask about a bazillion times.
I should watch The Mask again. I like The Mask.
It's such a good movie. My kids recently asked if they could watch it because somehow, I don't know how, they came across like a trailer for it somewhere. And I'm like, yeah, there's enough stuff in it that I don't actually think it's super kid-friendly.
Yeah. The Mask and like Ace Ventura, I think you need to be like at least 14?
Yeah, like 12 to 14, I feel like is probably...
12 to 14, like, yeah, like old enough that like you've heard enough at school about things that you are going to be okay with it.
And I will tell you too, and this is one of those things where it's like, this is just in the last few years, I'm actually not super happy with Ace Ventura. Like, I don't know if you remember, but the whole...
Oh, yeah, it's pretty transphobic.
It is super transphobic. Like, that whole first movie is all about how it's like, Einhorn is a man! Ray Finkel is Einhorn! And it's like a whole thing, and I'm like, oh man, like, I don't remember this being this gross, but now that I know that, it actually is super gross, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing about Friends. I've never watched Friends, but I've heard there's some pretty bad stuff in it. All right, so is it Thok or Motivational Charge? That's the question. What's Chrono-Ranger planning to do? Anything cool?
What am I planning to do?
Are you into a +1? Or would you rather a hit point? I'm going to kill Ambuscade either way.
Oof, yeah, better than being a fan of Revenge of the Nerds. Yeah, Revenge of the Nerds is like next level problematic. Oof.
Yeah, The Mask is probably less problematic than Ace Ventura.
Yeah, I own it on DVD. I'll watch it again and
more
see.
of a comic book than, yeah. Yeah, I feel like Motivational Charge. I need that one more hit point for Mainstay to do anything with this thing, so.
17th Lord says they have a recurring character who's lesbian and they're treated pretty well. Are we talking about Friends there? Is that what you're talking about, 17th Lord?
I've heard Friends has a like transphobic thing to it. That's a thing that I heard. I've never watched Friends, so.
Well, and yeah, I never really watched it either. And I will say, Jim Carrey was actually on.
Gross.
Jim Carrey was on Real Time with Bill Maher this week, and I super appreciated it because he did this whole bit. He's like, you know, I'm Canadian, and we have nationalized health care, and so, like, you know, I've never had to wait for anything. I've always been able to pick my doctors. My mother never had to pay for a prescription, and I just recently came back from Vancouver, and everyone was always like, Canadians are so nice, and I'm like, yeah, Canadians are nice because they have health care. They can afford to be nice. They're not constantly worried that they're gonna like lose their house if they get, you know, if they break a leg or whatever. And John and I, being that we are a American/Canadian company, have had this conversation many, many times.
Yeah, if you Google Friends transphobic, there's a bunch of stuff about that. So have a look.
Indeed.
If you can kill Revolt, that would be great.
All right, I gotta do 6. Let's see.
Or use the whole gang.
Oh, right.
But you need to do it before his turn, so I don't know about that. I don't think that might be possible. If I had galvanized, you would be able to, but I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think my only real option is the Terrible Tech Strike. If we're trying to get rid of Revolt.
I mean, it's not going to get rid of Revolt.
It's I mean, but it's going to get close. You need me to get it done on this turn?
Yeah, because he's going next.
Oh, I see. All right.
So I mean, we're not going to all die, but Mainstay will die. So don't hit Revolt if you're like hit someone else if you're going to be like hitting someone else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or I could play Thok instead. Like we didn't reveal new information, so we could rewind. Like we knew that Revolt was coming out, we just forgot about him.
All right.
If I give you a +1, you can do it.
All right. Where are we going?
To Legacy, play a card. Whoop. Play. What? Skype is doing something weird. Oh, it's like my browser was just doing something weird about millennials. Okay. Rewound to last round to get the hat.
You aren't using Skype, so you're wrong on several levels.
I am wrong on many levels. All right. So I can galvanize, and then you can use text. You can do the same thing you did in the first round to kill a target with 6 hit points. Or 7, if you happen to have 7.
That. All right.
Mainstay's hanging on.
Hanging by a thread.
I don't know what Magman does. This might be all for nothing. It's probably the highest. Oh, he ends up taking out Legacy instead. We take out Legacy or take out Mainstay?
I mean, they're both yours, so you tell me.
True. Second lowest. Yeah, I'm gonna send this over to. Well, let's see.
Oh, I could have hat Terrible Tech Strike. Yeah. Okay, well, we're not rewinding again.
Could have avoided wasting 1 damage. Yeah, would rather have the +1 for Tachyon to use, I'm guessing. So Mainstay is going down anyways. But we did get rid of Revolt, and that's important. It's a shame. It's a dang shame, but we get to look at this pretty artwork that we haven't seen yet. 1 player may draw a card, 1 player may use a power, or up to 2 cards that can regain 2 hit points each. Who's going next? Sergeant Steel? Sergeant Steel is going to murder Tachyon and Chrono-Ranger. Probably. So I think we need someone to use a power to murder Sergeant Steel first. And that's going to be Tachyon. And we're going to hope it happens.
All right.
Whether you think it's Chrono-Ranger to do the thing or Tachyon do the thing, it's up to you. Oh, Steel is hypersonic. That's true. Well, still use your power because it's fun.
Yep. No.
Steel is hypersonic, but Steel could still do something else. You want to destroy an equipment card or have that deal damage and it can't deal damage. So let's do that last thing.
Yep.
And they all get activated anyways. Yeah, Legacy can have this.
Yeah, Micro P is playing Sentinels of the Multiverse. Yes, I saw that as well. For some reason, Steam just decided that you're playing Sentinels of the Multiverse.
No, it just like popped it up on your screen.
Yep.
Tachyon likes to discard the top cards. Oh, but if it's a one-shot, but that thing can't deal damage anyway, so Tachyon likes to discard cards.
Sure.
All right, you can play 2 cards. Guess we could have galvanized again, and then you'd have +2, but...
Yeah, so... I'm going to go after Sergeant Steel. Like, I think... I mean, Hypersonic is good, but I'm kind of feeling like I want to Nimble Strike and draw and hope that I get something that'll let me...
Yeah, you could get a Lightning Reflex.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, so...
That's what I would do.
Like a Lightning Reflexes.
Perfect. Then you can play both Accelerated Assault and Lightning Reflexes. Make sure to hit the monkey first since you played Hypersonic first. Why did Chiquito take that discarded card? Because that's what he says.
Alright, so Sergeant Steel...
Tachyon discarded it. What do you mean Hero didn't discard it? Super Time Tachyon discarded it. Goodbye, Sergeant Steel!
So Sergeant Steel is gone. Chiquito is a...
Just the Capitan. And a couple of...
Alright, come on... Nope.
Immutus. I don't know what's the problem, Take Walker. Why is your major malfunction, Sergeant Steel? Oh, Venox! Venox kills all. Discard are from hand. That is not true. You can discard from hand, you can discard from the top of your deck. There are multiple places from which cards can be discarded. It literally says, or they can be discarded from revealed. It says the word discard. All right, this is just gonna hit us for 2, I guess.
Stitch in Time.
I don't think she's gonna get to do that. Chiquita returns. Legacy must discard. Does Chrono-Ranger have enough to do the job? I think so. I think with a +1, you've got it. I'll let you draw another card just in case.
Danger Sense, Hunter and Hunted.
It's going to be a game where you didn't play a single bounty.
Yeah, look at that.
Unless you want to.
I could, yeah, but...
I mean, Ambuscade won't do anything on his turn, so... But you can finish the game here. Puzzle time.
Yeah, alright. Everybody shut up! I'm gonna figure this out. Alright. Search your deck for treasure equipment, put in play. If you search your deck, shuffle your card. So I could... And that is that... Do I have a +1? Yes. So that's 2. Right, and then I can play... something that will let me do it. Right, okay, so... Yeah, so if I do this, and then this, and then this, And then,
by Jove, I think he's got it.
and then... Yeah, the question is, wait, do I have to I have to hit Chiquito with this? Wait.
Oh yeah, that's true. The Capitan kills you.
Right, hang on now.
You're actually not. I thought you could do it, but I forgot about she had played Good Time Span again.
Oh, shoot.
He's gonna kill you if you do that. Yeah, I don't know if you can because of Good Time Span. I shouldn't have galvanized for you. So you can do other things. Don't, Ambuscade's turn won't do anything, so we'll take care of it. You can kill something else. Yeah, if you try to hit La Capitan, she will kill you first.
Alright, well, I got rid of Chiquito.
Good.
Oh, well, what are you going to do? Good times. Yeah, good times turn is still out. Okay.
All right, Tachyon, do something cool. Don't sucker punch Legacy. You might sucker punch Legacy.
Ooh, I could sucker punch Legacy.
Yeah, you could get rid of Good Time Spend now if you want. I don't know if you have Blinding Speed to use on your turn. Yeah, if you use this now, then Sucker Punch will do it. Oh, you won't get to actually do damage, though.
Yeah, I don't get to deal damage. Am I really going to skip? Yeah, I feel like I've got it unless I want to kill Legacy.
Yeah.
Which I guess I could, but...
Maybe we aren't so sure about the win here. Is the environment going to hit La Capitan? Yeah, she can't. Actually, no, she wouldn't have killed Chrono-Ranger because she can't deal damage.
Ah! Alright, well...
Too late now.
Yeah.
Chrono-Ranger could have done it, after all.
Alright, it's 4 HP versus 4 HP.
We have 8 in total. We have way more. Blugo goes to Legacy. Later. Oh, Blugo gets wailed on by Orbital first.
Is this Groom for the win?
Oh, Groom for the win.
Groom
nice.
for the win. Groom!
Groom.
We'll take it. A win is a win is a win is a win.
We could have won on Chrono-Ranger's turn and we just forgot about it.
Yeah, we just didn't do it right. All right, look at that. 8:59. Well played, everybody. So that's going to do it for another episode of Sentinels Live. Sentinels of the Multiverse is the only cooperative comic book card game that you and your friends should be playing. There are literally just under 95,000 new people that could be playing Sentinels of the Multiverse right now. So please show them how welcoming this community can be. The Humble Bundle just ended today, and it was literally like 94,956 copies or something like that were sold. So just under 95,000, which means there will be a lot of new denizens of the multiverse bouncing around out there. Show them how welcoming we can be. Play a multiplayer game with them. They all also got, not all of them, but most of them also got Shattered Timelines. So start some multiplayer games with some Shattered Timelines and show those folks how cool we are. Sentinels, I already said that. Thank you for joining us. We do this every Tuesday, or most Tuesdays, almost every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I think we've missed maybe a half a dozen in the 3 years that we've been doing this. So
we're pretty reliable.
We're pretty reliable. If you enjoy the show, please like, share, follow, and subscribe. Mash that subscribe button and check us out. What's up? Brought to you by Squarespace. No, I'm just kidding. Sentinels of the Multiverse.
We've got a code for an Audible audiobook.
Yeah, get your free Audible audiobook, and maybe I don't know, get a Casper mattress and a meal kit delivery service or some kind of something. I don't know. Those are the things, right?
Yeah.
Sentinels is available for iOS as well as Android and Steam, always in good old analog cardboard and ink, and you can download the free demo at sentinelsdigital.com. Thanks, everybody. I am Jeremy.
John.
And we are saying good night. We will see you next week. Keep being the awesome people that you are.
Cheers.
Good night.